Hello everyone, and welcome to the start of a brand new series for my channel. Now yes, I start up a lot of series, but I don't really deliver. But this time, this will deliver. So as you can see, I am starting up a WWE 2K19 universe mode. Now I know. 2K20 is almost here. Why are you not doing a 2K21? Well, let's keep a few facts in mind. Number one, I won't have the game until after December. Number two, 2K19 is a pretty solid foundation to do a universe mode series in. It could get me going for the rest of the year for content. And number three, this could be a great way to test out a new platform that I'm going to be uploading videos to. That's a bit of a special announcement as well, so more on that shortly. But as you can see, this universe mode series will not be just, it's like the television program. No, this in a way is a showcase of the game itself. And basically, I'm not going to be touching my hands on the gameplay or the promos at all. I'm gonna let the AI do it, because I feel like this universe mode series should be, in a way, an introduction to universe mode for a lot of people. And so, as you can see, we're doing that. So as you can see, I'm applying in the belts and money in the banks for all three brands: Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT. Alongside that, I will also have 205 Live as a sub-show for Raw and NXT. So yeah, basically 3 different brands going after each other. And yeah, this is quite a long one, so yeah. So as you can see, it's quite a deep process having to customize everything, but I think we're getting there pretty damn well. So, what else will this brand split deliver? Well, what I will say is that I'm spending a lot of time working on this, and yeah, at points I do get a bit confused, but yeah. So of course there will be 12 pay-per-views, and that sort of thing. Well, there will be loads of pay-per-views. There will be some brand exclusive pay-per-views, some multi-brand pay-per-views, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty solid mix. In fact, there will be a pay-per-view featuring Raw and NXT, and we'll have a look at that soon. But yes, as you can see, it's a bit of a long one. So, let's go over what each brand will focus on. So, Monday Night Raw will be a darker, grittier type of brand. In a way similar to the modern Raw, what Raw is at the moment on TV. So, I felt like that would be a pretty solid way to do it. So, as you can see, the idea is that I'm picking 40 competitors. Alright, so 30 are males and 10 are females. If it's a tag team or group, they count as one pick. So, yeah. So, as you can see, it's quite a convoluted process, but yeah. In fact, one of the big issues I have with universe mode is that you can't tell who's on what brand when you're selecting talent. Seriously, you need a running tally on like your phone or on a piece of paper just to figure out this stuff. Seriously, it is that confusing, and it's the one issue that I hope 2K fixes in 2K20, but I don't think they will. I think they're still gonna make it this convoluted. Seriously, it's one of the most convoluted things about universe mode, and I don't get why this feature's there. But yeah, Raw is going to be a much darker, grittier show. SmackDown will be a much more brighter show. A lot of bigger names, fast-paced action, that kind of thing. NXT will be NXT. And yeah, 205 Live is 205 Live, so yeah. One of the things I will mention is that some talent can be able to go between brands. So some talent can go to Raw, some talent will go between Raw and NXT, some talent will go between SmackDown and NXT. It's quite dependent. And as you can see, cars are allowed. I'm allowing cars in this universe mode. I feel like cars are pretty good, so I thought, you know what? Why don't we just allow cars? So, yep, cars will be in place. So, yeah. So don't judge me if the AI gets confused. Judge the cars and such. Judge everything. But yeah, as you can see, it is quite complicated, just as everything. You gotta set the divisions and pick who you want to fight for what belt. And yeah, it does get very confusing at points, I will say that. But once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy as pie. So yeah, as you can see, some talent I had confusion with, like Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson here. Hanson and Rowe, that kind of thing. And at points, I had to create custom entrances and such. I had to go ahead and make extra tag teams for two teams that weren't there, Young Bucks and War Raiders. As you can see, we're doing War Raiders here, and yeah, it is quite a convoluted process. I had to go into like the menus and shit just to go like, okay, this is the tag team moveset, this is the shit like that. This is the entrance. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass, seriously. I don't get it. I don't get why 2K did that. But yeah, I eventually got it all sorted, so yeah. So the pay-per-view schedule is quite a big one, and yeah, it's gonna be a bit long and confusing. But yeah, so basically, as you can see, this Universe Mode series is gonna be different to a lot of other Universe Mode series. Instead, this Universe Mode will focus around how Universe Mode works and the sort of gameplay and what you can expect. So yeah, so where will you be able to watch my Universe Mode series? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. So this video here, the draft and the sort of video here, this video will be just on the YouTube channel. Okay, just on the YouTube channel. But episode 1 will be a dual upload between my main MGB channel on YouTube and my brand new channel on Storyfire. Yes, I can officially confirm that I have set up a page on Storyfire, and you know what? I think you guys will be pretty excited. So yeah, hit the link in the description to get access to my Storyfire page. And yeah, and I will mention this immediately. After episode 1, all episodes of Universe Mode will be having a 1-week exclusivity on Storyfire. So to watch it, you have to wait. You have to watch it on Storyfire, and then a week later, it'll be on the YouTube channel. So basically, kind of like how WWE does with the network. Basically, how there's the exclusivity for the provider's service, and then after the 30 days and stuff like that, it goes to the network. So in a way, you can say that my YouTube channel is the WWE network, and the Storyfire is the other provider's pages. So yeah, as you can see, I had to tweak up these pay-per-views, add the correct match types, change up the packages that is correct, and shit like that. I can tell you, it is a convoluted process just to get this stuff done. Seriously, like, you can't make this shit up. It is conva-effing-luted how you get this done. I had to set up individual pay-per-views and get the correct branding in. You guys can see I'm doing Extreme Rules, and yeah, as you can see, that was a bit complicated. And yeah, so obviously I've got the different brand exclusive pay-per-views and like that. I had to go in and do any immediate tweaking, so I get certain pay-per-views and stuff like that. Like Strip. I can merely say that you're starting out Universe Mode, you need a good understanding of what you want to do with it. Because straight up, it is convoluted as hell just to get this sorted. I will say that. And yeah, as you can see, I've got a Velocity pay-per-view. Yeah. So yeah. So there will be some original pay-per-views, some classic sort of, some standard pay-per-views, and I've taken a lot of liberties here. So yeah, and well, here we are. After I spent a lot of time working on this stuff, so here we are. Here is the draft lineup. Here are the people fighting for the Universal Championship. As you can see, it's a custom belt that I've prepared earlier. The Raw Women's title. This is our women's division. Quite a solid one, would I do say so myself, for Raw. Over at the Intercontinental Championship, yeah, it's a pretty solid lineup there. And the tag teams fighting for the World Tag Team Championships. And as you can see, there's our belts, our 2 Money in the Banks, and yeah, over on SmackDown with the Money in the Bank and everything, here's everyone fighting for the World Championship. Yeah, same kind of design, but it's blue, and some coloring changes have been made. And here's the SmackDown Women's title. As you can see, there's our SmackDown Women's division. The Hardcore title. If I put in the Hardcore title for a bit of color, tag team titles, not many tag teams on SmackDown. And of course, the European Championship. This will be our mid-card belt on SmackDown. So yeah, pretty solid, I would say so myself. And over on NXT, because I'm keeping NXT, here's all the belts. And here's the people fighting. So, here's everyone fighting for the NXT Championship. My god, it's a pretty damn solid lineup, I will say that. The NXT Women's Championship. As you can see, again, pretty damn solid lineup of females there. Cruiserweight title, yep, as you can definitely see, belts are being shared between brands. The North American Championship had to include that. And of course, the tag team titles. So, yes indeed, that is a lot of work to get done, but oh my god, is it worth it in the end. So, yep. So, I think it's time we take a look at the pay-per-view schedule before we head on out. So, here we go. So, we'll be starting off on the 3rd week of Raw, although that's just because of the championship. So, we've got Backlash, Extreme Rules, Velocity, NXT TakeOver Chicago, Money in the Bank, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn Free, SummerSlam, you've got Night of Champions, All In, Hell in a Cell, NXT Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, the traditional Royal Rumble, Fastlane, Elimination Chamber, NXT TakeOver New Orleans, and WrestleMania. That's a pretty solid lineup if I do say so myself. So there we go. That is it from our brand split and all the work. First episode will be uploaded soon. More episodes will be uploaded onto Storyfire first, and then MGB channel in a week or so. Anyways, guys, I will see you all next time.